morning friends, this is Auntie Mary and today let's talk about what is data, database and DBMS, that is database management system. Data, today we are talking about data, database and DBMS, that is database management system. Okay, now what is data? Let's take what is data. Suppose in a school, this is your school, okay? And this is you, along with your other friends, other people who are studying in your school, okay? Now how the school will know your name, age, your class which you are studying, etc. How will they know that? Because they have collected this information and this is what is called as data. So what is data actually? A data is the collection of information through observation. Now, these data, they have to collect it for all the members in your school, right? How they will collect all this information? There comes a database. So, this is your database construct. So, generally this will be represented like this. Okay, this is your database. So, this contains all the information given by the system. Okay, so what is a database? A systematic representation of your data. Data cannot be jumbled like that. It should be in a systematic way where you can access it for a future. Okay, so each database, for example, this is your school database. So it should store the student information, parents information, teachers information, management information, and fees details, other finance, etc. Okay, let me erase this. Now you got to know what is data. So now when you are taking your database, school database, okay? So this will have all the information. For example, so this is your database. Now let's take what is there in your school database. Okay, school database. So now when you are considering school database, as I have already told you, it contains your student information, it contains teacher information, management, fees details, etc. It contains many other information along with this. Okay. Now, suppose this is your student database. Student table. It contains rows and columns. So each table, each database will have many tables. Those are called data table. Okay. Now the student. This is your student table. Is student ID, first name, his last name, his class, his age details, all those things will be in a student table. And now let's consider the fees table. Fees will have its own ID to represent the rows, and then student ID and the fees paid and installment. How many installments they were paid? Okay. Now for example, now let me consider a student whose name is AB. Is in the first row. Okay, so its ID is 1. So you can also keep his register number as ID, and the class is studying in first standard and his age is about 6 years. Okay, and next take the second student CD is studying in second standard and his age is 7 years. Okay, and how much does the ABS paid the fees? Now AB's ID is 1. Okay, he paid around 1000 rupees. He has paid in one installment. And now next take the student with C and D. His register number is 2 and he has paid 500 rupees. Okay, total they have to pay around 2000 for their school. So with this, the management will know the remaining fees that the student has to be paid using the fees table and the student table. So the management cannot go to the database and get the information. How this information is got? Through the application. So management would have created one application. Okay, it can be either in the form of application which you use in a map, app, or through the website. Okay, apps which we use it like in your school, every school will have designed their apps. Okay, you will get your information through app, how much fees you need to pay, what are the assignments given. This is called an app. So the management information helps to get the data from this database. How this database give the data to the application? Through the DBMS. What is DBMS? Database Management System. So what it does? See, anyone other than the management should not be able to access this data. So who will help? That a current identity person with the security should be able to access this database. Who will give this data? That is with the help of DBMS, that is Database Management System. Now consider this is your database server, where all your database be here. Okay, and this here your DBMS, here your application. So what it does, the application requests for a data. So the DBMS helps in requesting the data and gets the data from the database to the application. So the DBMS functions with the CRUD system, like creating the data, reporting, updating the details and deleting the details. Okay. Now let's see how it works in a model which I have created using the waste materials. database server. Okay, what does database server contains? The databases. So now this database contains a table. Now I have taken the school example with the parents table, teachers table, students table, class table and the fees table. So all these are related to each other. Using student ID they can get the other information which is there in the database. So what is this thread represents? It is the relationship between the tables. So this is called the database table schema. Okay. Now the client will request the data. For example, these beads represents the data. Okay. So when the client requests the data, what it does? The DBMS. This is the DBMS. This plastic box. Okay. It's a DBMS data. It sends the request. Along with the request, it sends the ID of the student. So database gets the information from the particular database table and sends the response through the data. So it processes inside. And sends the data to the client application. And this is what we have learned today, the database, a database table, and how the client application interacts with the database through the DBMS. That's it for today. Thank you.